All right, guys, welcome back to the Instant Classic Wrestling Podcast. This is part two of the Battleground 2013 review. My computer restarted. Actually, it was Justin's computer. I blame Justin. So Justin's computer restarted and it cut us off. It did. So I'm blaming Justin. Justin, explain yourself and let's jump it back into this show because I don't know where we were.
I remember where other, and it was not my computer. It was Casey's. It's always Casey. Casey's always the person who screws up. It's your
Yeah,
fault.
yeah.
That's why we can't nice things.
I'm the one who's always late and wants to do all these pay-per-views, and then we get one done. Yeah.
Actually, no. I already got
That's
those other ones. I already got those other ones done. But enough about that. We're here to get this part two. We're probably going to be part three later on. But yeah, I think we were on the I think we're moving on to the WWE Divas Championship match. I think, yeah, that's the match we're on now. So we had the WWE Divas Championship match. AJ Lee was defending title against Brie Bella, and AJ Lee had Tamina in her corner, and Brie Bella had Nikki in her corner. Now this match was not very good at all. I mean,
pretty relevant.
let me tell you something. Nikki Bella is so much better than Brie Bella. Like we were off air talking about this. Like we were talking how much Nikki Bella, she's kind of improved a lot because like she has improved lately. Over the years that not kind of, she has improved in my opinion. She has improved, but now listen, okay? So Nikki Bella, she barely defended the Divas Championship, okay? But AJ, she she had an alright run, but thing is, she was facing a whole bunch of total divas. That's pretty much who she was facing. I mean, she had good matches against Caitlyn and Paige, but that's pretty much all the good matches she had against people like that. I mean, but on the other side, Nikki, she actually improved her matches. Like DJ, I'm gonna take what DJ said. Like DJ said that Nikki Bella, she is the last like best like Divas title reign that there has been in the Divas division, which I definitely do agree with DJ there. Like she's one of the last good Divas actually had a good title reign with it. But the winner of the match here, it was AJ Lee. She won by the Black Widow, which, like I said, this was I really wasn't caring about this match. I mean, a lot of these matches that I didn't really care about, but I mean, because WWE didn't really try to get me really into these matches because like it's the fall time, because they always do crappy around the fall time. I don't know why, but they do. But enough about that match. DJ, you want to talk about this match?
Yeah. One thing I like about the women's title slash divas title is you don't get a lot of reigns with it, which I think is actually something we've wanted with like world
Reigns.
titles and stuff like that. Yeah, we want Roman Reigns to be no. Um, a lot of times I think we talk
I
about
mean,
this with
I mean, we want people taking those drugs, don't we? And people,
maybe maybe.
and then they'll get
Anyway,
title shots.
all right, Casey,
But
you got any thoughts on this match? Because I certainly don't.
okay, I'm gonna let you talk. I'm gonna let you get your point in.
Both of you are full of shit. He sucks. People only like her because she got boob implants. Done.
That is wrong. That is wrong. Nikki, I will. Okay, the only one that can even touch Nikki Bella is AJ Lee or Mickey James. That's the only one. That's
Paige
the
isn't on
only.
there. Sasha Banks
Yeah.
isn't on there.
Well, I'm talking as far as the Divas title is concerned. At the time when Nikki was holding the title. Um, that's the only one though. Maybe Maurice, maybe, but I don't know. This match was okay. It was decent. Um, I still feel like Nikki's better. It's a true statement. Just how that works. But I don't know. I just felt like this wasn't really like long enough for a women's match, I guess. Yeah, it was okay. It was okay. That's about all I can say. It was okay. I hate saying Nikki Bella was really good because then there's one guy that posts on a lot of like different groups about just it's about Nikki Bella all the time, and I get annoyed by it. So I feel like I'm like similar to him, and I don't like it. But anyway,
Which I
I
actually match only got 36. 36. No, that match didn't get 36 minutes, but no, it only got 6 minutes and 37 seconds.
that's true. That is yeah. But I don't know. I just didn't think this match was that great, in my opinion.
Casey, did you get your thoughts on this match?
It was phenomenal, and Nikki sucks.
Okay, then that's all we need to know. And then the next match we had was probably the best match tonight, in my opinion. We had the tag team match. We had the Rhodes brothers with Dusty Rhodes versus the Shield, Seth Rollins, and Roman Reigns, and Dean Ambrose was in the corner. Now, if the Shield won, then Dusty Rhodes would lose his job as NXT trainer, and the Rhodes family would be terminated from WWE. But if Cody Rhodes and Goldust won this match, then they would pretty much get their jobs back. And this was pretty much storyline wise, because they would never fire pretty much Goldust and Cody Rhodes and Dusty Rhodes. Which rest in peace to you, Dusty. You're very mixed out here.
Wait, did you just say they would never fire them?
Yeah, they would never fire him.
One.
What? They're legends in the business. They're legends in the business. They would never fire him, but Cody Rhodes.
Where's Cody Rhodes though?
But he didn't really get fired because he really asked for his release because they
They were using him well though.
I mean, he wanted to stay in that Stardust character. He didn't want to be in his father's footsteps.
Apparently he didn't. That's why he
take
left.
advantage of. Yeah, he didn't want to take advantage of his father, of his death, because that's not good to take advantage.
Apparently he wanted out of the Stardust gimmick, and that's why he left.
Well, he didn't really want to be in his father's footsteps, though.
But
that's what I'm trying to say. That's why he left. That's why he left. But
either way, he's still gonna be a Rhodes.
Yeah, he's still gonna be Rhodes, but
a Runnels, I guess we could say.
A Runnels, yeah. But no. Oh yeah.
What did you just say?
I don't even know what I just said. I don't even know. But on to this match. This match was really good. I mean, the whole storyline behind this match, I freaking love it. Like, it was like on the not Memorial Day, Labor Day Raw, which I could have went to that show because it was in Des Moines, Iowa. But I'm kind of happy I didn't go to that show because that show was pretty bad Raw. Because I mean, there was only a couple things good that were on that show because you had the Randy Orton versus Cody Rhodes match, which of course Randy Orton won, and then they pretty much fired Cody Rhodes. And storyline wise, and also you have Big Show crying on that Raw, which I'm like, oh jeez, Big Show crying. No one wants to see that. No one wants to see that though. But we're not talking about Big Show here yet.
Once again, believability. I'm just saying.
Believability, yeah. But
and what would really make they didn't slaughter the man's kids in front of him. What really would make Big Show cry? Not a lot.
Not a lot, because he's supposed to be this giant, this big beast. He's supposed to be
this big show.
This big show. Man. But I thought this match was really good. I love the whole in-ring work that they were doing during this match. The whole storyline was really good. Like I said, how they brought Dusty Rhodes back into this, and how they had their jobs on the line. The tag titles weren't on the line, but their jobs were on the line, which I love that. I was really good about that. And I thought this made so much bigger stakes in this show, and I thought it's kind of what made the show a little better. It's made the show better. But the winners of the match were Cody Rhodes and Goldust, and after the match, they were all celebrating, with a whole bunch of wrestlers came out. I think we saw Brodus Clay, or Tyrus, out there, as he's known in TNA right now. I think there were we had Santino out there. We had Great Khali out there. I think Caitlyn was even out there. I'm pretty sure I saw Caitlyn out there during that. But we just had a whole bunch of wrestlers come out during that, and pretty much celebrating that they won and they still have their jobs. And Casey, thoughts on this match?
First of all, he left because he didn't want to be Stardust anymore. So, yeah, win. This could have been a really great tag team match, but they just set up these tag teams wrong. Okay, I'll be honest. Roman Reigns was in this match, so I just couldn't get into it.
But this Roman Reigns, he wasn't actually on the mic that much, so Roman Reigns actually wasn't that bad. This one, they weren't hanging on Roman Reigns.
How does being on the mic have anything to do with in-ring?
That's what I was just gonna say.
I don't really know. Don't ask me. But I mean, he wasn't.
He has to be good in the ring.
I mean, Seth Rollins had more in-ring ability. He was in the match more. So you don't have to worry about it.
And the New Day's under the table. It makes sense.
Makes sense in my world.
Best part of the match was on the outside when Dusty took his belt off and he was about to whip them all. I was like, yeah, go Dusty, take them all out. Dusty could have taken every one of them out. He could have. I was waiting for it. And then Cody got in his way, and I was like, come on, Cody. Let your dad kick their ass. But we didn't get to see it, because he would have killed him, because Roman sucks. But he's a good father, so that's all that matters.
Oh, all right.
So.
I think it's my turn. This match was. I actually thought it was pretty good. I liked it. I think. So Justin told me. I'm confused. Justin told me that this match was match of the night, but then he only said it was an okay match. So, but
I said it was match of the night.
And then you said it was a match.
But if it was just okay, then how was it?
I don't remember what I said.
All right then. I thought it was a pretty good match though. I enjoyed it. It was cool seeing the Shield kind of back together. You can really see how much they've grown as kind of come to their own, like in their singles personas by going back.
I mean, Roman Reigns hasn't came to in his own. He hasn't come to his own.
That's not his fault though.
It's WWE's fault. See, I don't know why people say, "Oh, Roman Reigns sucks," because it's the creative team. That's why he sucks. I mean, it's not the person like who's Roman Reigns. It's his character development. Like the creative team. That's who you should be pissed off about. Like, darn it, creative team, you're making Roman Reigns suck.
Just like that, yeah. Anyway, I like the bionic elbow on the outside. I thought that was cool. That was amazing. It got me hype.
Got you hyped?
Yeah. And I just enjoyed this match. I thought it was pretty good. But
Okay, guess we'll move on to the next match. The next match we had was Bray Wyatt with the Wyatt family versus Kofi Kingston. This was an alright match here. I mean, Bray Wyatt, he won the match, so that was a good thing. And at this time they were trying to make Bray Wyatt into this like the Wyatt family into this big scare group, which they were actually doing pretty good at this. But now you see the Wyatt family in this day and age, they're not really scary. They're supposed to be this big scare type thing, or faction, but they're really not. Where the heck is Luke Harper? Where the heck is Luke Harper now?
Injured.
Yeah, he's still injured?
Yeah.
God.
He tore his ACL.
Yeah, I thought this was a good match, and Bray Wyatt won the match. And after the match, he pretty much cut a promo. One of his great promos. He's cut many great promos over these years, but yeah, hard match. DJ, thoughts on the match?
All right. Um, I, I really got confused immediately because for some reason I did not remember Bray Wyatt ever being in a match with Kofi Kingston. And now when I think about it, he's in a feud with Kofi Kingston again.
Hindsight.
Yeah, I know, right? I don't know. I like this though. I enjoyed it because I like Bray Wyatt a lot. And that kind of that it's a contrast of styles, but kind of not really with Bray because he is a very athletic, you know, big fella. But I enjoyed this. I do feel like
Oh,
he's
hello.
calling me. He's actually calling me right now.
Hello.
I he's calling me right now. Bray, stop it! You're interrupting. But I do feel like and with this being hindsight, I think Bray Wyatt defeated Kofi Kingston. He defeated him in 2013. So in 2016, due to Bray Wyatt, the New Day will fall. That's my prediction. It's bold. I know. You guys are crying. I know. The Bootios are going out of stock, but it's gonna happen.
This be a thing like split apart like the New Day, like put them on separate brands. Maybe is that why they're maybe having a feud with the Wyatt family? Because maybe they're going to split up the New Day.
I'm telling you. Big E. He's gonna be the star of that team. But no one's gonna like him because he's big.
Because he's not fat. He's just muscular.
Wow. You say he's not fat, but everyone else is fat.
You're fat, Casey.
He's big boned, literally.
Yeah, he is. Casey, did you give your thoughts on this match?
If you paid attention, maybe you'd know.
I don't remember if you did. No, you didn't give your thoughts on this match. I remember now.
I have no thoughts on this match.
Okay.
New Day Raw.
New Day Falls. I like it. It's got a good ring to it.
It got a good ring to it. Yeah, it does. So you got no thoughts? Okay, guys, we're moving on to the main event.
Wait, Casey, so you don't have any thoughts?
No.
Okay then.
Are you sure?
I mean, was Alexa Bliss in this match? Is that
so you don't care about the match if it doesn't have Alexa Bliss?
Sexist pig.
Well, I don't care about the women's division until Sasha Banks came back. So I see your point, Casey. I see your point there.
But that would mean that Casey wouldn't care about anything. Like why would he even watch this show?
Why would he be watching wrestle now? Because he would be watching Alexa Bliss match.
Alexa Bliss is never going to win a title.
I only watch it because there's a chance she might be hot. And then
look for her on the draft. Look for her on the draft, Casey. Or watch it next
time. Brand. She's
Okay, moving on. Next we had the main event. It was for the vacant WWE Championship. We had Randy Orton versus Daniel Bryan. And pretty much the reason how this was vacant is because at Night of Champions, Daniel Bryan won the title, but Scott Armstrong, he did like a screwy count. He did a fast count on Randy Orton, and it was that whole jazz. I mean, I did not really like how they did that whole fast count stuff at Night of Champions, but this was a good match. This was a good match. Don't get me wrong, but the ending pissed me off when freaking Big Show came down and I think he knocked out Daniel Bryan. Yeah, no, I'm not thinking. I know he knocked out Daniel Bryan, and then Scott Armstrong came down and he was counting the 1-2, and then Big Show slid out the referee, and then knocked out Randy Orton, and we had no finish to this match. That's one thing that pisses me off in WWE sometimes, or on pay-per-views, which they haven't done a no contest lately to end off a pay-per-view. But I'd be pretty mad that say you ordered the show and you get like a no contest to the match, like that would really make me mad. Like to know that like you paid $60, but now you wanted to pay $60, so you just pay $10. Um, but you paid $60 back then for there to be a no contest in the main event. That's what kind of makes me mad. But I mean, it was a good match between both Randy Orton and Dave Bryan until Big Show came out, and Big Show was standing tall, and then yeah, it was. I didn't like that part. But DJ, thoughts on this match?
Hmm. Um, I actually I like this match. I thought this match was match of the night in my opinion. Because it did have my favorite wrestler right now, Randy Orton, had that guy in there, and Daniel Bryan. You just can't go wrong. You can't go wrong with Daniel Bryan, and this was really when Daniel Bryan was really hitting that stride. So I was really liking I was really liking this. But I enjoyed this match. I thought it was good. I even liked the Big Show coming out at the end. I don't. I don't know why, but I did. I liked it. I remember this was that weird part, that weird time when he was like crying all the time, which was stupid. But still, I thought the match was enjoyable. And I think for it to end in a no contest, like you said, Justin, that really doesn't happen a lot, and we don't like that wrestling's so predictable. So then they do something unpredictable. But anyone but Cena, and then they give us Roman Reigns, and we get mad about that too. We don't know what we want. Let's be honest.
It's the creative team.
I think it was bad. I just feel like, in hindsight, it seems worse because now we remember that Big Show was doing the whole crying bit, and it was just stupid.
I hated it back at that time also when I actually was watching.
Yeah, like it just didn't make any sense. It wasn't. Once again, I hate to like they should. I should get like a penny every time I say this. It wasn't. It's not believable to see Big Show cry. In most situations, like the only time I could think it would be believable is if like um Bray Wyatt did something bad to like his wife or his kids or something. Then yeah, like, but that's about it. Like I just feel like if they were gonna make Big Show cry at some point, this wasn't the moment. They should have used it with someone else or some other situation, in my opinion. But I thought the match was good. I liked it.
I have to say something about this. What you said, like wrestling fans don't know really what they want. I definitely do agree with that because sometimes like we want this and then no, next time we want this and like we don't know what we want. I do agree with that. It's hard for us to make up our minds.
It's funny. We want we want new tag teams. They give us the New Day in case he cries about it. I'm just saying.
Well, at the beginning, pretty much everybody cried about it, but then when they turned heel, like they were like one of the best.
I mean, you gotta give them a chance, right? Like.
But Casey, thoughts on this match? And was it the match of the night, like DJ said?
Match of the night. I would say it was an okay match.
Hey, shut up! I didn't mean to say it was okay. I meant to say the tag team match was great. I don't remember what I said. Gosh.
Match of the night. It was mediocre. You two are missing the most important part of this match, though. Brad freaking Maddox.
Okay? That is true. I was waiting for him to call somebody a prick. I was.
I think he did. We just didn't catch it.
He called the Big Show that because he knocked out both Randy Orton and Daniel Bryan.
Yeah. I thought this was a really good match. Until obviously the end with the no contest and the confusing storyline with Big Show. It was just kind of all over the place. It felt like. I feel like there is a time and a place for a DQ finish or a no contest finish, but I felt like this one there was no like payoff to it. It didn't make sense to me. Especially, I mean, I could kind of see it because you know, Orton had a big fan following, and Daniel Bryan had a big fan following. So I guess if you kind of wanted to please both sides, you could go with a no contest. That way, one doesn't. But it still doesn't make sense at all. Um, but they definitely put on a really entertaining match. It was just the end that was like it was kind of left you scratching your head and wondering why. Um, and then we would find out later on that Big Show sold out and everything. But yeah, match of the night. I give it a 2.
I mean, too, and going back to the Big Show crying thing, like I know we talked about because this was around the time going into WrestleMania 30. Imagine, Bray Wyatt he does lose to Cena. Oh my God, he's buried, right? And then he feuds with Big Show, which people would hate on the surface. But if you think about it, if he gets that first emotional response from Big Show, like Big Show crying and whatnot, like imagine how much better that would have made Bray Wyatt look, how much more controlling it would have made him look. That's just, and I guess it's kind of it is hindsight now, and it's a lot easier to come up with that now. But I'm just saying.
There's actually something I'd say, and like in the freaking Big Show, he got in a title match with Randy Orton at Survivor Series, which I like really like. He was in the main event at Survivor Series. So I mean, hey, if you cry, if you're a professional wrestler in WWE and you cry, you'll get a championship match. Or if you smoke, or if you do drugs, you'll get a title shot.
Wait, but didn't like that? See, with that though, technically he was just doing what the authority wanted him to do, right? Like, wouldn't that warrant him getting a title shot? And two, Roman Reigns was getting title shots before he got suspended. I'm just saying.
I know, but yeah, but I don't really know what to say about the Roman Reigns thing, but
Because I just worked you. I just put you on the roster. Hashtag it, fellas,
he
ladies,
just
gentlemen.
kids, girls, yeah. But yeah, that was the end of our Battleground 2013 review, and usually, always at the end of these shows, we always tell you a match to go pick, like a match to go pick, a match to go watch, and if I had to pick a match for you guys to go watch, you guys already know what it is. It is the tag team match with the Shield versus the Rhodes.
The one that was just okay though. Like
It was
really?
it was great.
Okay match.
It was great. So yeah, that was the best match of the night, and the rest is really skippable. So yeah, DJ, best match of the night.
All right. A match of the night, and I think we skipped CM Punk versus Ryback. I think
We did skip that.
it's and Ryback's the poster boy of this. I'm just
Oh
saying.
yeah, we'll go back. I forgot about that. Like, well,
I
that's
guess he's
happened
just
to be.
irrelevant.
Ryback's gone and Punk's gone, so they're both irrelevant. They're not in WWE.
But I mean, I guess if we're still doing a match, you should watch.
Let's go back to that match right now. Let's go back to that match. So, we had Ryback.
Casey, why did we let him host this?
No, actually, what the whole getting screwed up with the part 2, I forgot where we were, and
Oh, is that what it was?
yeah.
You didn't forget where we were because you started with the Divas title match. The exact match we left off on.
Well, I forgot. I forgot. Yeah, but let's just go back to that match here. So we had CM Punk versus Ryback. Don't get me wrong, this was a good match here, okay? But the feud was starting to get old. Like, I didn't really mind the feud with Ryback and Punk around September. I mean, it was really Punk and Paul Heyman that was really feuding. It wasn't really the whole. It wasn't the really whole Ryback in the feud. Really, I mean, he was a part of the feud, but it was more Punk and Paul Heyman. But this match was good here. But another thing is, like, why did Punk low blow. You wouldn't ever think of a face doing a low blow and getting the win like that. That was very odd in my opinion. Like he won by that low blow. Like when Paul Heyman, he was going for like he was like trying to use a kendo stick, but the ref got distracted and yeah. But the winner of the match was CM Punk here, and like I said, maybe why the feud kind of started to get a little bad, like, is because, Punk, he was on his way out of WWE at this time, he wasn't really carrying. And Ryback, he's not the best worker, like, he's just not the best worker and all.
He's a big guy.
He is
He
a
just
big
wrestles
guy,
a different style.
but he is not the best worker, in my opinion. But, I mean, Ryback tried in this match, and he, Ryback, I mean, Punk didn't really like Ryback in actually real life because if you listen to the, I think the Cole Cabana podcast, the Art of Wrestling, if you listen to, he shot on Ryback a lot during that. But I mean, Ryback tried. He tried in this match. I'll give him that. But whoever wants to talk about this match, they could talk about it. DJ, you want to talk about this?
Sure. I'm wondering how we even like how did wrestling fans last through like the 90s and the 2000s before we got all the kind of before the indies started kind of taking over. How did we even like last? Because like we will cry immediately if we see someone like Ryback in a match, but I don't know. I thought the match was pretty good. I enjoyed it. I thought the feud was good. I do kind of wish they would have put more emphasis on Ryback. Ryback's growing, because of Paul, or maybe even because of Paul Heyman, rather than, because I don't think at this point Paul Heyman needed to be put over anymore. Because I feel like anytime you put Paul Heyman with someone, he's automatically kind of put over because it's Paul Heyman. But I also feel like definitely Ryback should have been more of a focus, even though he was the poster boy, so technically. But I enjoyed the match. I thought it was pretty good. I just thought it was it was a pretty good match, in my opinion.
Casey.
Casey, how did you last so long, Casey? I don't understand. Like, we can't. We cry over Ryback and Big Show. So how did we last? I'm confused.
Because guys used to know how to wrestle. So, yeah.
That's definitely true. Is that all you have about this match, though?
Yeah, that's it. I mean, if you didn't skip it before, maybe I would have more thoughts, but you skipped it, so it must not have been that great of a match, but you probably gave it like a 10, even though it was an okay match.
No, it was not very good. He's not Ryback is not Ty Dillinger. But so no thoughts on the match. Are you positive?
Nope.
Nope. Okay then. Match of the night then. Match of the night for you guys.
Was there a fatal four-way match in this? Because the A kind of looks like a 4 that's flipped. So I think this was actually the precursor to fatal four-way coming back, but they changed their mind. Am I wrong? Anyway.
No, you are wrong. You're not wrong.
I tried. I did. I tried WWE. Anyway, I thought this match. What am I saying? Anyway, match of the night. That's what we're talking about.
Okay, I was all confused right now.
Match of the night. This is all Justin's fault for making us skip the best match of the night. But my match of the night, Daniel Bryan versus Randy Orton. That's what I'm saying. It's obviously CM Punk versus Ryback, but since Justin skipped it, it doesn't count. Like, that's how it works. So, Casey, do you have a match of the night, or like, will you even render Justin with a response? Because
don't watch this show ever. Skip over it. Watch any other pay-per-view on the network. This one sucks.
Including Capital Punishment 2011.
Yeah.
Or the Bash 2009.
Okay, the Bash wasn't bad. Okay.
The Bash. The Bash was better than this, but still. It's up there. It's up there. Don't watch ECW December to Dismember. Do not watch that. That's bad. That's a bad show. But yeah, that was the end of our Battleground 2013 review. Don't forget to follow the Instant Classic Wrestling podcast on the Twitter, which is going to be down in the description. And also don't forget to subscribe to the Instant Classic Wrestling podcast if this is your first time ever coming over here. I mean, just one little subscribe. I mean, just pound that subscribe button in right now. Just pound it in. And also don't forget to, follow, Casey's personal Twitter, and also don't forget to follow DJ's personal Twitter, Beast Mode. I'm gonna screw it up right now, so we're gonna let Beast Mode finish this out. What is it? What's your numbers?
It is Beast Mode 123-100, and I guess Casey's doesn't matter.
And then Casey's is Casey something. 19.
Follow us on Twitter. That's why he doesn't know.
I do follow you guys on Twitter. It's Casey. I can't remember what it is now.
This might be worse than the New Day Under the Table.
Well, just tell it, Casey.
I'm not going to now.
You're not going to now? Skip it, go. You gotta tell. We can't end the show. You don't tell him.
No.
I don't even know what Justin's saying at this point.
And then go follow me on Twitter at @TheTrueGSB, and also go follow me. Subscribe to me on my YouTube channel, man. Botchamania here, and you guys subscribe to me on my YouTube channel, Juggernaut097. And we're gonna let Casey end it with his the way he always ends it.
Nope, not going to. You skipped a match.
Okay, we got you guys on the flippity dippity. Oh yeah!
No, he deserved a mute for that. No. Only Casey can halfway say that. So I'm trying to stop the spread of the whatever that is. We'll see you guys.
The flippity